on this road trip, so we, the emphasis is trying to get a win. And I think that's, I shouldn't say overshadowing, but I think it's more important actually for the team. So it's actually helping it not be, what it normally would be in a different type of situation.
Andre, I know you've been in the area, but what's it been like for you watching what's happened to this team that you had this amazing run with, and also what do you think the reception will be like from the fans tonight?
Well, I think we just had a lot of injuries, and it's kind of like hitting the reset button. I think the coach staff and the front office doing a good job of not panicking, understanding the situation, trying to help the young guys that are available get better. I was watching a little bit of basketball, but not too much. But always keeping tabs on my guys, see how they were doing. Checking in with Steph and checking on Klay whenever I could find him or get in touch with him. And just talking to Draymond like 2 days ago. So, I saw a lot of the young guys getting better. Damian Lee is a good friend of mine. We've become really good friends, and seeing him have success and seeing him earn a contract is really special. And the young guys too. Saw a few of them. So they were my teammates technically for like 6 days, the draft. Paul Pascal, seeing how they develop and come along. That's just kind of who I am as, being a part of the union, making sure the young guys are, having success both on and off the court. So just kind of watching how they've been improving and seeing how the coaching staff has, adjusted to a different type of group. And I think they're doing a good job. And like Coach Steve said it earlier this year, their play isn't determined by their record. They're playing a lot better than their record shows.
And what do you think the reception will be tonight?
I think that's always a surprise. I don't know, it's hard to really gauge that. I had one in Philly, I had one in Denver. So it's not but hopefully good.
You've always been someone to talk to the younger guys about the business of the NBA. How do you think you showed an example of the business of the NBA with your season so far?
It was interesting. A different type of situation. I shouldn't say different, it just doesn't happen as often. But I think it was just, there's a lot of posturing that goes on behind the scenes and different types of people from, protecting their standpoint, and then, just me being in the position that I am, trying to make the most of my time away from the game of basketball. And that's all I was trying to do, is to make the most of your time. So you don't want to try to say I was using leverage or trying to force anyone's hands. I just made the most of my time, and it looks like being patient helped me more than anything. So it wasn't anything strategic or trying to outsmart anybody, just being patient and things falling into place.
Second question. Earlier today, Draymond said that he's going to welcome you with a flagrant foul. Were you expecting that anyway, and what do you have for Draymond?
Yeah, I've had a few of those in practice, so the second team used to win a lot. None of you would know that, but we saw a lot of fouls, and we got up on them a little too early than we would like.
From a personal perspective, I don't think you've answered this yet publicly. Forgive me if you have, but how did you just feel personally about getting traded when that happened? By the Warriors, sorry to be clear.
I had a Romo moment. I think I sniffed it out before it happened. I've just been around the game for a while. You kind of see how things are played, and you see how a domino effect can happen. My free agency coming to the Warriors, there was a domino effect with Dwight Howard. And he was kind of delaying his decision, which kind of delayed my decision, and ultimately it helped the Warriors get the opportunity to get a sign a trade deal where they were able to contract to slide me in kind of if I chose the team. So understanding the delay of free agency and how things work, and like that domino effect, anything can happen. And I wasn't surprised, understood the business move about it. And like we were talking, just young guys understanding how, it's a business league and it's a superstars league as well. So when certain things happen, you got to be prepared for kind of any type of move.
Andre, when you answered Logan's question, you said that just being patient, you think, was the main thing in how this season unfolded for you. Do you think that the way you played that could be a blueprint for other players in the league, or was your situation unique?
I think everybody's situation is different. You're going to have to assess all the moving parts of everyone's individual situation. So, got to know how you stand with the organization, the agreement. You're trying to work with them more than anything. I think that what I was trying to do, and my intentions were never to try to keep from playing with a particular set of basketball players, because I think that could be miscommunicated throughout the process. But just have an agreement with the team, trying to figure out what's the best move for both parties, and try to come out and have an outcome where both parties are satisfied in the end.
Hunter, you've been exploring your post-career options for a while now, but your career keeps being extended. Have you thought about how much longer you want to play this game?
Yeah. I think I kind of knew last summer, like how many years I was going to play. But the minutes I played last night and not really getting tired, I kind of confused myself again. I had a really good stretch. I think I played 16 minutes in a row, which I normally don't play that many minutes in a row until June. So that was interesting. Plus, I was straight off the couch. But I think I have an idea. We got a target date. The family will move to Miami for a short period of time, or the rest of the time, the family will move to Miami. And I got a 2-year-old that has a great golf swing, so I got a caddy soon. So I'm actually looking forward to life after basketball, and then the news that hit last week as well. It's kind of like I got 2 jobs in one day. Looking forward to that. Kind of dabbling, doing both things at the same time, kind of transitioning on the fly while I'm still playing basketball, and just looking forward to kind of using my brain in a different way.
I know you in Memphis had an agreement, when you got traded there, but you saw the players, the younger guys were kind of speaking out on that. Do you have any comment on that, and how did you feel when you saw the Memphis players?
No real feelings. Just understanding, like understanding the lay of the land, understanding where different voices come from, and it may not be direct from a particular individual, maybe coming from somewhere else, and just understanding that there are ways to get messages to folks without it being in the media. I love all those guys. Been watching them play. Dylan's been playing really well this year, and Jai's rookie of the year. Watching him, phenomenal talent. I think I saw a poll said who would you start a franchise with if you had a point guard. I would have voted for him as well. So excited for Jai's career and what he's going to be able to accomplish for the next 10, 15 years. And Dylan just signed a 3-year deal, so happy with him. Save your money, young fella. Take care of your chicken when you miss. Just looking out. Trying to look out for my young guys as best possible.
Andre, the Warriors and Heat are both known for their strong culture, championship organizations. I know you haven't been there long, but what similarities do you see between the Warriors and the Heat?
Yeah, winning ways. They're very similar with different approaches. Steve kind of has a more, he has kind of like that Phil Jackson zen to him, where it's a little bit more relaxed, and you hear it in a different way, but you're hearing the same things you hear in the Heat organization. But I think Coach Spoelstra is very direct, and he's very intent on how he delivers the message, and everyone's it's about winning ways. You're locked in, and I think it's the perfect setting for having so many young guys. This generation, their attention span is slowly but surely dwindling. So we're locked in at all times, very precise with everything that we do, whether it be walkthrough, whether it be practice, whether it be film, very attentive to the group. I think it's a really good foundation for those guys to have successful careers.
Andre, the picture behind you pretty much says it all, and it may be too early to reflect on your career, but when you do reflect on your time here with the Warriors, what will your thoughts be?
That's hard to say. It's funny, I just did an interview about the 2010 World Championship team, and you don't know it while you're in it. The joy, the impact that's going to come out of that, and we had like 5 MVPs on that team. We had Steph, who was like out of his rookie year. He like barely played. We had Russ, we had KD, we had Derrick Rose. We had 4 guys, and I think the championship rings on that team too, with Chauncey and Kevin Love and Tyson Chandler and Lamar Odom. So just reminiscing on those things was like, wow, that was a special moment. So just being so closely removed from it, it's hard to really see the impact you have, but you experience it in public a lot. I joke with my wife all the time. It's like, when can we go outside? walk down the street and no one notices us, she always says, never. I'm trying to get her to understand, like, you know, we brought a certain type of spirit, a certain type of community around here that's really special. So just, I always try to embrace it, always try to interact with everybody. My office is like right up the block. So every time I walk to work, or I was walking to work, people were kind of like weirded out that they would see me every day. So, but just trying to interact with everybody and just understanding, you know, the last 5-6 years are really special.
Great,
Thank
thank
you all.
you, appreciate that. Thank you.